Hello guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video, and again, today we sit here for this review, Borough versus Bristol City, and we are in a good mood, do you know what I mean? We're not negative, we're not, well, to be fair, I don't think I've really been negative all this season. I've been a little bit sort of critical, but I wouldn't say negative. Now, today is Sunday, today is the chilled out day of the year, or week. How do I keep messing up everything I'm saying? Basically, yeah, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The North London derby kicks off in an hour and a half, and I thought, well, let me get this video out for you right now, so I can watch the second half of the Everton versus Wolves game, and everyone will be happy. Do you know what I mean? You get to watch this video, I get to edit it, and then get, you know what I mean, all the reaction from it. But yeah, international break is now kicked in after today. I guess there's no more football then until the 14th when we play Reading at home. So like 2 weeks of like no league football. Oh man, international break. But yeah, also I have to come up with some content then, don't I, for this channel, because clearly now I am like 2 weeks without making any sort of football related previews or match day vlogs. So I've got a few things in the pipeline that I want to bring out this week. And one video is not a public video, not a football video. Overall about my channel and all this sort of stuff. So like a sort of like statistic video, if you like. But yeah, let's crack on to why on earth we're all here now watching this video. Borough played Bristol City yesterday. Inside the preview, I said it's going to be a tough game. I expected a tough game. Realistically, I got asked by a fan, and I said, obviously about, well, Bristol City fan called to me yesterday and said, look, what are your score prediction? And I said, I'm going to have to give you two. My heart's saying 2-1 Borough, and my head's saying 3-1 Bristol. Now, that's me being completely honest. I thought, if you do not turn up at all, then we will get run over, and Borough will lose the game pretty heavily. If we turn up, like, you know what I mean, if Borough give a good account of themselves, we should be alright. We should at least come away with a point, or even the 3 points. And that's exactly what happened. So, the 2-2 I've taken, I was happy. Do you know what I mean? Coming out of the stadium, I was happy. I thought, nah, do you know what it is? I would have taken a point well before the kick-off. If somebody would have offered me at 3 o'clock in the morning, as soon as I woke up, to let me know, A.J.T, you're doing the journey to Bristol, but all you get is a point. Put me on the bus and I'll go and watch us get a point. I was more than happy with the point. Tough team of Bristol City. You know what I mean? And I thought we did well against them. I'm not going to lie to you. I thought we did alright, do you know what I mean? And overall, was I disappointed the fact that we conceded the second one? A little bit around the defending, yeah. A little bit. I thought, I think it was Dale Frymartin, his man, he just sort of like stepped off him a little bit, but if he gets closer, does he prevent the cross? Does he prevent the header? Does it go past him? Does it go to the back post? Listen, you know what I mean? We don't know, but overall, I'm happy with it. I think there's a few things that we've still got to tighten up on. I think defensively, massively, man, massively. I mean, their first goal, Casey Palmer, who is, you know, Casey Palmer's the youngster, do you know what I mean? And he's a good player. When he needs to step up, he steps up. And yesterday he stepped up for Bristol City. Cross came in. It's a free header. How are you allowing the opposition to have a free header in your box? I don't understand that. And the thing is, I watched him make his run, and I went, no one's on him. No one's on him. Ball in the box, said, he's going to score here. I push him in the bottom corner. If you do not mark him in, they're going to punish you. And to go into half time yesterday at 1-0 down, I was disappointed because I thought we played well in that first half. Do you know what I mean? It's been a better half than we seen, you know what I mean, against teams that we played in the past. We had a decent half, and to concede so late on inside the first half was disappointing. The way we conceded was very, very frustrating, and the fact that nobody got the man. Casey Palmer went in, obviously scored it. They went in at half time 1-0. And I sat there, reflected it for a little bit, you know what I mean, during half time, during the 15-minute break. And I just sat there and thought to myself, if you have a big second half here, because we need to respond to it, something could happen. Do you know what I mean? Something huge could happen. We came out, and I thought we were a better team in the second half. I thought we were spot on second half. It looked like Woodgate had sort of gone through them a little bit. It looked like we tightened up inside the midfield. Britt looked a lot sharper in the second half. I thought, oh, see, you know, inside the first half, I honestly thought he went 1-0. I was already celebrating inside the first half. When the ball came from the right-hand side, and I believe it was Fletcher. I believe he hit the post. I thought it went in. Sees it, leaves his foot, jumped up and realised, hang on a minute, isn't it a goal? Stop celebrating, you fool. So, yeah, of course, like I say, as I was saying there, second half, he came out, looked a lot better. Got the goal back. which is brilliant. I mean, get back to level playing. And it's a great bit of play as well. To how on earth Borough got the goal. Down on the side right in front of me. Paddy Messi is getting a new nickname now. Shout out Liam Bross, who obviously says all the name for him. He put it across. And obviously then it went into the own goal. Scenes in the away and everybody went mental, including myself. Now the problem with the vlog was, I celebrate the goal and then I get the vlog out and do a little bit more of the goal. I should really have my phone in my hand whenever Borough go on the counter-attack. But listen, don't panic. We get it back to 1-1. And then we kicked on and I thought, Borough looks really good. After we got to 1-1, I thought, right, now we're going to see something happen. Great touch and a great run from BRISTOL for that second goal. The guy gets heavily criticised week in, week out. I think so far this season, I've had nothing but good things to say about him, because it looks like this season, he looks like a different player. Do you know what I mean? And he just looks sharp week in, week out. And I know he doesn't score every single week, but when he scores, it's great, innit? It's a great feeling. Do you know what I mean? And 100th goal for him yesterday, so you know what I mean? Big up BRISTOL 100th goal for him yesterday. Absolutely amazing achievement for the lads. And his goal was honestly, it was spot on. The touch at the back of his heel, ran onto it, and we all knew exactly where it was going. Straight in the bottom corner, past Bentley, Scenes across the away end. Trust me, I've seen people falling over on the stairs, they're falling into seats. Scenes in that away end, but it puts us in front, 2-1. But and I thought we looked good from that point on. I thought we looked solid. We could have gone for a third. I thought there was chances in that game in that second half where Borough could have got another one before Bristol City got, obviously, you know what I mean, before they went got their goal back. Their goal comes on the left-hand side, the cross goes in, I believe it was Rowe with the header. And it was just the defending side of it. Got to get close, you've got to hit your man there, do you know what I mean? You've got to hit him. Doesn't get close enough for me. I mean, listen, I'm yet to watch back the replays, because last night I got in very, very late and went to sleep off the vlog. Got to hit him, doesn't hit him, cross comes in, header, bottom corner. And then later on, right at the death, we have that fantastic opportunity. We come down, put it across, and Britt and Fletcher both miss it across 6-yard box. Need to touch. If we get a touch, it's 3-2 Borough, and we're going with them 3 points. Don't get a touch, ball goes wherever it went. They blow the final whistle, it ends 2-2. But I'll be honest with you, I was more than happy walking out the stadium, walking back to the coach. And even when I arrived home last night, I thought, I'm not angry with the performance. I'm not angry with anything. In fact, you know, I'm very, very happy, because it was always going to be a hard game at Bristol. They always give us a hard game, home or away. And I just thought to myself, Bristol City, were they all that yesterday? Okay, I know they went and got the draw. But if we take a few of our chances, Borough come in the game, but I'm sure that they were looking at it as well, saying, well, to be fair to AJ, in the first half we take our chances, we win the game. So overall, I think it was a game of 2 halves, and like I say, listen, I take a point. At least, the one thing I was kind of dreading was, if we were to lose the game, you have to go and sit for 2 weeks now, pondering on a defeat, and it brings back the tension and, you know what I mean, the sour atmosphere for Reading at home. But it isn't the case, you know what I'm saying? We got the point. It felt a bit disappointing that we didn't get all 3, because of the chances that we obviously missed. And the way we played, I thought Borough did deserve the 3 points. But listen, I ain't bitter towards it. Bristol City played a terrific game yesterday, and they probably deserved the point just as much as what we did. So I take the point. On my 4th trip to Ashton Gate, I've seen now 2 draws, a loss and a win. And as I said before, I mean, to many Borough fans who sort of say, oh, is it any good? I mean, is it worth the trip, Bristol? It absolutely is. I absolutely love going Bristol City away. Trust me, it's a long road trek to get there. It's 500-mile round trip, plus actually. But when you get there to Bristol, listen, it's a lovely city. The people are really nice down there. Do you know what I mean? There's no real idiots, if you like, hooligans, if you want to put instead of idiots, hooligans. None of that down there. Everyone's just really nice. Everyone's really welcoming. I even went to the sort of town before the game. I went to a few bars there. I went to the beer factory. It was alright. And then I went up to the, I think it was called the Hen and Chicken. There's like £4.30 for the drink, but it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Just buy it, don't you? Do you know what I mean? Just sing some Borough songs. Again, good atmosphere in there. And overall, the Bristol City fans, dead nice at the town centre. And everyone's just welcoming. So, yeah, like I say, anybody that wants to go to Bristol City in the future, get yourself there. Honestly, it is a cracking away day. And like I say, do you know what I mean? We move on now, international break, go watch England for a few weeks, just see how Gareth Southgate gets on. And overall, we come back to Riverside Stadium the 14th of September, we take on Reading, and then we've got a long trip to Wales, so not too bad. you know what I'm saying? Up the Borough fans out there. Check out all my social medias, link inside the description. What did you make of it though? Are you happy with the point? Or do you feel like it should have been 3 points to the Borough? Bristol City fans, let me know your opinions as well. I'll see you guys very, very soon. We are close as well. I've got to say, this is 2.4k. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. We are so close to it. It's actually unbelievable. But yeah, I'll see you guys very, very soon. Up the Borough.